Hey, I just wanted to update you on a pretty significant spending bill that we passed this afternoon. This is the Interior Appropriations Bill for fiscal year 2016. This is the first year in 6 years now that we have seen an Interior bill marked up through the committee. Now, the Department of the Interior has a pretty significant impact on the state of Alaska and manages over half the land in our state. So its agenda has some direct cost and certainly some repercussions on Alaskans' everyday life. Within the Interior Department budget are agencies such as the EPA, the Bureau of Land Management, the Indian Health Service, the U.S. Forest Service, the BIA, Fish and Wildlife, and several others. The Appropriations Committee is just one of the tools that Congress has to direct priorities in spending. Some of the highlights from the Appropriations Committee that we advanced this morning that are particularly timely right now are the efforts that we put in the bill to deal with wildfire fighting and prevention. We're seeing the impact in our state right here, right now, about why ensuring that we have significant resources to deal with fire suppression is so important. We put a provision in the bill that effectively ends what we call fire borrowing, that takes money away from preventative measures that will help us in dealing with future fires. Very significant piece. In addition, we dealt with some regulations that have come out of the EPA recently that could have a very debilitating effect on our state's economy, our ability to allow for any level of development, whether it's an individual trying to put in a new driveway or a developer who wants to put in a shopping mall. Couple different matters that were in front of us, how we deal with the definition of waters of the United States. I have suggested to folks that this regulation coming out of EPA is effectively a showstopper for us. And so we were able to put limitations on the implementation of this regulation coming out of EPA as well as several others. Another area I'd like to highlight is what we were able to do within the Indian Health Service and Bureau of Indian Affairs, making sure that contract support costs are fully funded, ensuring that there's funding for our tribal courts. These were important initiatives within the bill. There's a lot in this bill. I would recommend, if you're interested, go to my website at murkowski.senate.gov, find out more of the benefits that this bill would have for Alaskans. It's been a good day for us here in Washington, D.C., and look forward to sharing more of the contours of this important measure with folks when I'm back home. Thanks.